everybody, how's it going? StormeDegree 14 here, welcome back to another reaction. Today we're going to be, again, continuing our game of catch-up by watching JonTron's newer video still, even though it's 2 weeks old, yet Titanic 2. Now, I don't know necessarily what this is going on about. Yeah, I believe it has something, so it has something to do with, I believe a guy named Clive, I think is from what it said, but I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure JonTron will explain it in a moment, but yeah, I will say a lot of these videos are going to be a bit of catch-up, because I've been meaning to get back into these series, but again, work and life has been very exhausting as of the past couple weeks, and so I haven't been able to, but today I'm finally going to catch up on it, and I'm going to make sure to stay on top of it from here on out. So with that being said, enough of me making promises and whatnot, I'm going to start fulfilling them. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, had to cut out an ad. I can't allow sponsors that aren't mine on here.
Today I'm here to talk to you about something that affects thousands of Americans.
That's not a microphone, John.
What? This? I didn't even see this. I didn't even know this was here. What, you think I'm trying to cash in on that renewed international interest in submarines? You think I'm trying to dip into that sweet, sweet, timely June 22nd Google Trends spike?
What?
Disgusting. That's really what you think of me? I would never do that. I'm here for the.
Is that really what's happened? There's just a sudden interest in submarines in the past couple weeks?
Here comes a new challenger.
Another Titanic video.
Write this ship, but those icebergs just keep on a-coming. That's right, I'm making yet another video about the Titanic.
Mother Nature
How is it even
is out for
and God knows,
ships.
at this point,
you know how it
might
is.
not even be the last one. Also, I definitely wasn't already planning this video 5 months ago before a certain international incident occurred and captured the global imagination. You know,
what the
couldn't
heck?
be me, you know, rushing this video forward in production to capitalize on a trend.
Why did that tank implode on itself?
Anymore. I'm a man of principles. Anyways, look at this. Check this out. Tell me, what do an Australian mega mogul and a cruise liner have to do with each other in the year of our Lord 2023?
Oh
boy. If you said sequel to the Titanic, literally called Titanic 2,
that would
be a suspiciously
replica
good guesser,
of the original
but also
ship?
Unfortunately correct. Oh, I'm making that up? You're calling me a liar? Well, why don't you tell that to Clive, National Living Treasure Palmer, the man of the hour, and the brains behind the operation to resurrect the doomed vessel. By the way, I'm dead serious. That is officially his title.
National Living Treasure?
He's one of 100 people to have the designation of National Living Treasure in Australia. Oh, and
interesting.
I should mention, he's the only one on the list where it specifies specifically placed on list after his staff were instructed to vote for him. So.
Dang.
We're in for a good one. If you've never heard of Clive Palmer, just know he's a force to be reckoned with, okay? He's an Australian billionaire, industrial magnate, and politically outspoken citizen. Just for some reference on the kind of guy we're talking about here, he has a real-life dinosaur park and $3 billion Australian dollars, which I presume still converts to a decent amount of real-world money. If there's anyone that could bring back this boat, it's him. And mainly because I think he's the only one who wants to do it. He's even gone so far as trying to hype up public interest to complete the project, releasing PR videos such as
like a wacky person.
Titanic 2 promo video, awesome, showcasing his vision of how he would faithfully recreate the ship in all its glory. But my favorite part of this video is just how he goes up to a bunch of random people on the street and he's like, "What do you think of this idea?" And they're just completely confused in a realistic way.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That's going to cost them a lot of money, isn't it?
I think it's interesting. Are they planning to sail it or just use it as a museum?
Is it for art or for use or for...
Full size.
Are they actually going to sail it or is it just... Huh.
Titanic 2? I'm on crack and even I think that's whack. Anyways, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, I figured he was going to do that.
Accomplished, you might ask. Well, thanks to investigative journalist Ray Martin, 60 Minutes Australia provides us the answer, as well as an all-access pass behind the man, the myth, the National Living Treasure. Let's find out together.
All right, let's see it.
The name Clive Palmer, and everything that comes to mind is big. Big money, big ideas, big opinions.
Now, right off the bat,
we get it, big.
I feel like you're being a bit cheeky. Well, down here in the description, they made sure to put big in all capitals, so...
We can't escape the word big, apparently.
Caps lock was on. That's all it was.
Oh.
One of Australia's richest men, he's also one of the most outspoken. But what he loves even more than a good stoush is a grand idea.
Okay. What?
Stoush? We're gonna have to get a price check on that.
What? Stash?
Stoush?
Oh, stoush.
Slang? Okay, a fight or brawl. So he likes to go rumble and tumble, okay? That's our man. That's our man, Clive.
So he likes to
You
fight.
see, he's building
okay.
updated, near-perfect replica of the legendary luxury cruise liner that sank 100 years ago. Clive doesn't know what it'll cost, and in typical Clive style, he doesn't seem to care.
Well, I mean, you know, that's fair. He's got the
He seems like the guy who
entrepreneurial
doesn't
spirit.
care.
Sky's the limit, or should we say ocean floor is the limit. Either way, let's hear him out.
Building a new Titanic may be the boldest of Clive Palmer's crazy ideas. Maybe. How about
Well, this
a
is the first time
life-size
hearing of his
T-Rex?
ideas.
Would you look at that? He's perfectly qualified. He's already resurrected the bones of one, cataclysmic event, and the movie where they do that thing also ends completely fine. So as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah,
we're two
no.
for two.
Can I actually just ask you a question? A famous
I
Queenslander
had
once
no
said,
idea he did this.
Please explain.
Fair question. I get where you're coming from, but that's a dinosaur. That's a dinosaur. Dino right
Yeah,
here.
so
This is a dinosaur, sir. That's a dinosaur.
yeah, how exactly does resurrecting a dinosaur make you qualified to resurrect the Titanic? Just saying. I mean, well, actually, now that I say it that way, I guess that makes sense, quote unquote. But I don't know.
That's a stegosaurus.
No, it wasn't
Andrew, give me a
T-Rex.
cool
I mean,
one so
what
I
you
look cool to the
changed it
audience.
to was a Stegosaurus.
Parasaurolophus. Give me one more so they can be friends. Megalosaurus.
Damn!
Up this struggling five-star resort for an absolute song. He changed its name to the Palmer Coolum Resort and then sacked 3/4 of the staff.
You can see that's fantastic food. You can tell by the font and the yellow sign there.
Yeah.
Actually, the font's on purpose, but the sign ain't supposed to
That
be yellow.
cigarette isn't even lit, John. I know it's because he'll get demonetized if he does.
$15 to $20 million a year.
Now, easily, it's only losing $3 million a year, unless you count the maintenance costs of the mechanical dinosaur, in which case it's losing about 15 to 20 a year. But it's cooler now.
Well, I mean, it's just an
I
animatronic.
guess I would like to describe him as an ordinary person, but he's probably not anything but ordinary.
So here he is with his wife now. I guess they're like interviewing him at his house, but why does he look like he's like a little schoolboy sitting next to his wife there like that?
Yeah, he's done. Also,
Well, I think I'm ordinary, right? I don't know what all the fuss is about, really.
actually, never mind.
If you come down here, Rag, we'll see all our photos.
It's the first time this very private couple has opened up their inner sanctum.
There's a President
All
Taylor
right.
and Billy Clinton over there, right?
Damn, he's just straight up on Billy terms with President Clinton? That's some serious stuff.
And do you find him as sexy as your husband?
No, that's a question you shouldn't open up with.
Oh no, I find my husband very sexy.
Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Ray, we gotta talk. That was a bit out of pocket. He literally just asked the man's wife right in front of him if she'd rather do the dirty with Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
What the
that
hell?
was-
It's just messed up for real.
Yeah, that was pretty
Listen,
uncalled
I'm just
for.
asking the hard questions. Fuck, marry, or kill. Jimmy Carter. Calvin, Clive, please. Just let me finish. Grover Cleveland. This one's not quite correct.
I don't know. I don't want to kill Grover or Cleveland, so.
Ray, this isn't working how you think it is. She's not laughing with you. You know, she's looking for routes of escape. You've put her in fight or flight.
Good to take you out here in your high heels.
Clive's taking his wife outside. Like, this guy, he's crossing the line, right? Like, I don't want to get this wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard, but he's being
Maybe.
kinda fucked up, right? Do you think he'll ask me about the Titanic soon?
So you had no idea how wealthy he was when you first started dating him?
I guess it was.
Oh gosh, when are we gonna get into the actual
Yeah, I was more, like,
subject
focused
on
on,
at
like,
hand?
The fact that, I loved and cared for him. But yeah, thinking back, I'm not sure if I knew.
Is that Anna? Is that your hair?
I used to be very
Used to be
blonde.
blonde, yeah.
Really?
That's gonna
Really?
be you. Front page. That looks bad for you.
Really? Okay. Well, no offense to her, but it did look like she had her hair dyed. Again, no offense to her.
You're screwed. I genuinely can't believe you gave this up at your own free will.
Born in Bulgaria, Anna has degrees in law and accountancy.
Which unfortunately rules out her being an Eastern European mail-order bride. But the good news, she could still be a hit woman. More at 11.
Turbocharged Clive has shown there are no toys that he can't buy.
You think you're special?
typical
You're
rich-
Not, you're not. I get Dobby, dude. I might
Wrong
need
kind of
to learn
toy,
that on this
John,
one to get
but
it,
good.
That's fine. I can get it. It's easy. That's mine. I can get that. Ah! That genuinely scared me. That genuinely scared
What?
me. Thought that's a real spider for
Oh.
a second. That's way too realistic.
Oh, it's an animatronic spider? I gotta get me one of those.
Morning. People discriminate against me every day by saying I'm a fat bastard or whatever, right? And you read
Fat
that to
rich
me.
bastard.
Oh, nice one, Ray. Nailed him. That's why you're on 60 Minutes Australia. Up top. Or should I say down under?
They don't
Oh,
ask me to
damn.
do it, 'cause they don't even know who I am.
Everyone says, get out of the way, Sphere Boy. But no one asks, why are you in the way? Sphere boy.
This is the first class entrance, and that's the.
Oh, finally, we actually get to start talking about the Titanic instead of his weird life.
Clive's ship of dreams, Titanic 2, will be built in China, starting in June of this year, and setting sail in 2016.
Supposed to have set sail in 2016.
Really?
Guess they really missed the bus. By the way, I love how it's implied from these videos that not only does he want to recreate the Titanic itself, but he wants to recreate the time period. Like, even if people did theoretically book this in the future, be honest, what are the chances it wouldn't just devolve into absolute depravity? People twerking to trap music on the front deck swimming pool, crowding around shirtless,
pretty much.
tugging natty lights? What are the chances that's not exactly what would happen?
Yeah, and there's just like neon stuff like downstairs, like, oh no. I mean, that's pretty much what's gonna happen, John. I agree.
Okay, you're not getting this.
Yeah,
this is what you're getting.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm afraid that whole thing.
I do approve of the dog
went down
one, though.
with the Titanic, and she ain't coming back up.
Plotting the original course from Southampton to New York.
This is about recreating the experience of Titanic 1.
You got.
You want to Not a good thing to say. Just saying.
Wait, you can't just say you're recreating the experience shot for shot of the Titanic 1.
Yeah, you don't want to recreate that.
But sometimes you go to a Chinese restaurant, you just want some Kung Pao chicken, some General Tso's. You don't
want
pork blood soup, the scorpion on the stick. So maybe you can make a Tex-Mex version of the boat's course there. Maybe just loop right around the whole iceberg episode.
Yeah.
Is it about dreams or about making money?
It'll make a lot of money, but hopefully that's a byproduct. You see, you never should worry about how much money you make. You should always worry about
getting it to shore. I completely agree, Clive.
Yeah.
A to B, right? That's what we're thinking?
Doing it for the right reasons and doing a good job.
Close enough for now. Yeah, we'll get there.
If Clive Palmer manages to pull off this monumental Titanic 2 folly of his, and many people doubt he will, then his brand new ocean liner will finish up here at the famous Pier 54.
Ray, calm down, Jesus.
Really?
What did Mr. Palmer do to you, man? Is this personal? Give him a chance. You're 60 minutes. You can at least try to be objective. If this asshole ever gets his shit together, I mean, yeah, that's where it'll be. That's where it'll show up. I had to, for the sake of accuracy, I had to fly all the way out here pointed at. But we all know it's not going to happen. And
the editing on that.
So they put some kind of caterpillar here now. I don't know. That wasn't here 10 years ago.
Yeah, what is that?
On the way, and you're going to have to dodge that.
Oh.
I love Australian people.
I love it. He's a great guy. God bless him. God bless him. I had a buddy like that
once. Batman? Is it Elmo, Cookie Monster? What?
Yeah, listen.
What's Batman, Elmo, and Cookie Monster doing there?
The way Elmo and Batman are eyeing me up right now. Is this normal? That normal here? They do that? Yeah, let's go back to the car.
Yeah.
This quintessential Queenslander says he's making so much money right now that he can't spend it all.
It's not about money, Ray. I keep trying to convince you.
Dude, it's so cringy.
Yeah, buddy. You're giving me a headache here just by talking like that. He's got to stop.
Every scene, like for real, he just keeps mentioning money, and then Clive's like, "It's not about the money, dude."
Is it about dreams or about making money? Is money a motivation?
Not really, not at all.
Was it ever?
Never.
When you were broke? Were you driven by ego?
I don't have an ego.
By the way, it seems pretty clear at this point that he's trying to do like a hit piece on Clive here, but it's just completely backfiring on him. He's just making himself look so bad, and like multiple times in this spot.
Yeah, he's trying to make Palmer
look even approaching acceptable.
Yeah, he's trying to make him look bad, but it's not working. He's just making himself look bad.
So towards the end of the documentary here, they end up going to this big gala event that Clive has thrown, and I'm not really sure what it is they're celebrating, because as far as I remember, the boat's barely even ink on paper yet.
Yeah.
When Titanic 2 sails into New York, you'll be able to say that you were here tonight when it all began.
But what you will not have is plausible deniability. That is gone. You're on all 12 of my cameras right now, live.
He wants to convince all the non-believers that they should all jump on board the Palmer Love Boat.
The Palmer Love Boat.
This contingent looks a bit skeptical. They don't look too pleased. They're like,
yeah,
conga line? We're doing the conga line. The boat's not even on the water. What did they say this is for again?
Yeah, like, is this a party to start the construction? Even so, I would question that.
Every day.
Oh my God! This fucking guy! So, do you regret being born to your father? Tell me, does it bother you that you share this man's DNA? Into the mic, please, if you don't mind. Right there.
Jeez. Yeah, guy's gotta lay off.
Now stick with me here. This is important. which one of these obviously better dad candidates would you have preferred was your dad?
Shadow. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Mike, you're doing great. Just right here.
Just getting lost, I would say.
Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah, I like my dad. Thanks. Who are you? Yeah, no. Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah. So anyways, as this whole thing draws to an end, Clive and Ray sit down for one last heart-to-heart.
All right.
Clive has some words of inspiration for us all.
Oh, boy.
My mother said to me at a very early age, she said, Clive, well, life will tell you what you can't do. It's best for you to find out what you can do. And that's what I've been doing. So far, I haven't found out what I can't do, Ray.
And then immediately after this, he found out he couldn't do Titanic 2, and it's still not done. And then China tried and couldn't do it either, and it's in a scrapyard.
Oh,
so,
my gosh.
What did we learn today, kids? Maybe it's time we finally put this boat to rest permanently. Because nothing good has ever come from rustling around in its graveyard. Sorry, what'd you say? Titanic 666 is streaming right now on Tubi Originals? Oh,
is that a real thing?
Oh, I love it.
Is that actually a real thing? I hope it's not. I hope that's a joke.
That's not the kind of thing you want to see rocking up on your doorstep if you're a citizen of an Axis country.
Is that a blackbird? What is that?
Hey. Knock, knock. It's the U.S. government. We brought the ghost ship.
Oh.
I don't know what it's
I don't know why I
for,
thought it was a blackbird. Blackbird's way bigger than that. Sorry. But clearly I don't know my ships. Alright, so the whole point of this video was that Clive Palmer was trying to make remake the Titanic, and ultimately he couldn't do it. Okay. That's interesting. I had no idea that was a thing that was happening, and I didn't know ultimately it was shut down in 2023. At least that's what I got from that. Forgive me if I misinterpret it. But overall, it's an interesting dream to have. And I don't mean like in a sarcastic way, like that's interesting that he'd want to do that. I mean, props to him for trying to give it a shot that he almost got it, I think, but overall, he didn't seem like a bad person necessarily. At first, I thought he was a crazy, eccentric person based on what they were showing initially, but I don't know. I mean, from that 6-minute video alone, I mean, it showed that he was an okay-ish guy, I guess. The point is, I mean, he gave it his best shot. Good for him, at least. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this reaction. I thought it was a very interesting video. I didn't know much about it, but be sure to check out my other reactions to JonTron. I did one other reaction. Be sure to support JonTron so that when he inevitably makes another video, I'll be ready to watch it when I can. And I hope you guys will check out my Twitter, as well as like and subscribe to me if you like my reaction. And with that being said, hope to see you guys next time. Bye!